Kids, there are two things I forgot to tell you on the last video. With these covers, you don't want to wash them in the machine every time because then you're washing them all the time in the machine with just a tiny load. You can wash them all the time in the machine, but it's not a big deal. But you can also wash them by hand in the sink with baby soap and just dry them, line dry them. And also on the cloth diapers, their poop stains the diaper. So after you wash it in the machine, you can hang it up in the sun for the day, and the sun will bleach out the poop and make it nice and beautifully clean again. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to lanolize these. These are the wool covers. You want to wash them by hand always with just some really mild soap. And then after you wash them, you wash them once a week. And then about every 2 or 3 times you wash them, you're going to lanolize them. And this is how you do it. You get some, in a clean sink, you get some super hot water. Get it super hot. And you just get a tiny bit of the super hot water. And then you put about a dime size of this lanolin. You can get that at Target if you need more. Make sure it's, well, the Lansinode's the best, I think. And then you put this much and you just kind of smash it in the hot water. Make sure it's super hot. It's not going to melt, and you just want it to melt, kind of dissolve in that hot water. Kind of swish it around. It'll get all over your fingers, no big deal. And then fill it up with just very room temperature water. You don't want to shock the wool, it will shrink. You'll felt the wool. Or too cold. You want it to be just maybe a little cooler than your baby's bath water. It's got room temperature. And what you're going to do, just set it in there. And let it soak for about 15 minutes. Make sure it's fully submerged so everywhere is getting lanolized. This is what makes it waterproof. Not waterproof, but so the water wicks off and it doesn't leak out. Okay, that's going to sit for 15 minutes. And we have another one. I'm going to show you how to dry it. After it's in there for 15 minutes, just gently wring it out. You don't want to be rough with this at all, or it will shrink them and make them crazy. So wring it out. We're going to use this as an example. So just lie a towel out after you wring that out, and lie it on the towel, and just roll it in the towel, and just press it. You don't want to wring it. You just press it so it gets as much water out as you can. Remember, be really gentle with it. And then you just let it dry. These kind of take a little while to dry. Maybe like overnight, sometimes a little longer, depending how good you are at getting the water out. And that is how you lanolize a wool diaper. Ciao.
Ciao, te mais.